My friend, if you have listened to my first law, then you already know that wealth begins with a definite chief aim. But purpose alone, though powerful, is not enough. The second law of the rich is this: no man becomes rich alone. Every fortune, every empire, every lasting creation was born from the union of minds moving with harmony toward one aim. This is the Mastermind Principle, the spiritual law of multiplication. Understand this: when two or more minds unite in perfect harmony around a single purpose, they create a third invisible intelligence, a force greater than either could produce alone. It is as real as electricity, as powerful as gravity, and as certain as the sunrise. This, my friend, is the unseen engine behind every empire that has ever risen. Andrew Carnegie, whom I studied and served, was not merely a man of steel. He was a man of mind alliance. He gathered around him a circle of thinkers, managers, and dreamers, each aligned with his definite purpose, each contributing a frequency of thought that amplified the whole. It was not one mind that built the Carnegie Empire. It was many minds tuned to one rhythm, and that rhythm became unstoppable. The poor man believes he must work harder. The rich man knows he must think deeper and unite wider. One man with a definite aim can achieve much, but 10 minds united under that aim can shift the destiny of nations. This is not theory. This is law. The law of spiritual harmony between minds. Let me tell you this plainly: you cannot rise far surrounded by those who do not believe. If your circle doubts, you will doubt. If your friends drift, you will drift. If those around you complain, you will soon forget your command. The law is clear. Your environment becomes your mind. Choose it with the same precision that a general chooses his army. A mastermind is not a club, not a group of comfort. It is a circle of fire where weak ideas burn away and pure vision remains. Every member must share one thing, a definite purpose, aligned in harmony. Without harmony, there is no power. Without purpose, there is no alliance. This is why most associations fail. They unite bodies, not minds. They share interests, not faith. But where two or more are gathered with one belief, there appears a third intelligence, a divine conductor of thought. You must now ask yourself, who surrounds me? Do they multiply my purpose or dilute it? Do they speak faith or fear? Are they builders of empire or keepers of excuses? A man who walks with doubters walks with delay. A man who walks with believers walks with destiny. To apply this law, you must build your own alliance, not of convenience, but of conviction. Find those whose minds vibrate with yours, whose ambitions do not shrink before difficulty, whose belief matches the size of your vision. Together, write your aims, share your plans, meet regularly, speak your faith aloud, criticize in truth, encourage with precision. You will find that when harmony is perfect, ideas appear that no single mind could have conceived. Opportunities arise that logic alone cannot explain. This is the mastermind, the invisible architect of wealth. I have watched it work countless times. Henry Ford did not invent alone. He aligned his mind with those who understood machinery, production, and finance. Thomas Edison did not labor in isolation. He drew strength from a circle of chemists, investors, and engineers. Carnegie united managers, thinkers, and strategists. Lincoln surrounded himself with men of conviction, even those who once opposed him, for he knew that harmony of purpose is stronger than difference of opinion. But harmony is not the same as comfort. The Mastermind Alliance must challenge you. If every man in your circle agrees too quickly, you have built a club, not an empire. Seek not flattery, but truth. Seek not praise, but perspective. For every great mind grows sharper through friction. Iron strengthens iron. And so the minds of great men sharpen one another until their purpose cuts through resistance like a blade through fog. Now let us speak of the spiritual nature of this law. When two or more minds unite with faith and emotion, their combined vibration rises above ordinary consciousness. They touch the infinite. They draw ideas, inspiration, and guidance from a higher plane. The ancient sages called it the divine mind. I call it the mastermind. Whatever your name for it, it is the same source. The source that rewards unity, faith, and definiteness. This power cannot be used by the selfish. It resists the arrogant and the dishonest. Only those who seek mutual uplift, shared service, and collective purpose may harness its full potential. Let me give you the method. Choose your alliance wisely. Those of faith, not fear. Define one shared aim clearly and in writing. Meet regularly in spirit or in person. Open with gratitude. Close with affirmation. Keep all discussions in harmony, never in discord. Guard the circle from gossip, complaint, or jealousy, for these destroy the vibration of power. This practice, repeated weekly, will multiply your wealth, your ideas, and your influence beyond measure. Every empire you see, industrial, financial, or intellectual, was built by men who obeyed this second law. The Mastermind Principle is the bridge between thought and manifestation. It is the spiritual infrastructure of wealth. A man alone can dream. A man aligned can create. A man united with other minds in faith commands reality itself. You may have a definite aim. You may have persistence. But without alliance, your power will tire. And so I say again, no man becomes rich alone. The poor man says, I will do it myself. The rich man says, let us rise together. And through that phrase, he multiplies his strength 100-fold. Now say aloud, I choose my alliance with purpose. I attract minds that magnify my power. I build harmony in thought, discipline in speech, and faith in action. Through unity of purpose, I command unlimited supply. You are not meant to walk alone. You are meant to connect. You are meant to build an invisible empire of faith, of purpose, of creation. This is your second law. Obey it, and the world will conspire to lift you. Refuse it, and you will labor while others build. Go now. Form your alliance, align your purpose, and together, command your destiny. This is the second law of the rich, the law of the mastermind. Obey it, and the world obeys you. But remember this, obedience to this law is not a one-time act. It is a daily discipline. Each morning you rise, you must renew your alliance in thought and spirit. You must remind yourself that power grows only through harmony. Do not drift back into isolation. Do not forget the minds that lifted you when doubt was heavy. Stay connected, stay aligned, for when harmony fades, power fades. But when faith and unity remain, your success becomes inevitable. So hold fast to your circle, keep your vision clear, and never forget, the mastermind does not end when the meeting ends. It lives within you, guiding, expanding, multiplying every dream you dare to hold. That, my friend, is how destiny is commanded.